Alright, it's 6:30. Let's go ahead and do shit. So I've been trying to save scum Dimitri's certification and it's not working. I think it's preset, which sucks, because that means he's not gonna get Cavalier anytime soon unless I actually raise his riding level. Oh, I need to actually give him a lance. That's what I need to do. Yeah, it sucks that it's preset. Which kind of makes sense so that people can't save scum it, but still, kind of a annoying thing to deal with. So I gotta give him a lance to practice with. Flame actually needs to start holding an axe as well too to start getting heavy armor. Also check that heavy armor and Fortress Knight can hold unarmed, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I need to give her more axe for this. Is the intermediate armor class? The heavy armor is the heavy armor. So, and then it goes Fortress Knight, and then I don't think there's anything for here, at least heavy armor wise. Just there's riding, but I don't think that really counts as heavy armor. Dimitri needs axe as well. Yeah, because he's gonna be on a horse. Yeah, Great Knight. Yeah, I gotta teach him that shit. So, what do you have that's useful? You can learn axe through there. Axe, lance, sword. Sword, lance. Okay, he already has that, so if I want to train up lance later, I can get the +1 at least. I don't think Thief's gonna be helpful. I have not dropped any frames. So, I think your end's being dum-dums. I would like to get Cavalier to train lance. That's fine. Thief is only gonna do sword, so that doesn't help. Alright, whatever. Okay, sounds good. I'll wait for you. Does she need the nays? I think she needs the nays. Going for it. The sooner she can have this, the better. Even if I fail, that's fine. I don't care too much about the intermediate seals.
I have succeeded!
Dimitri can't. No. I'll have her practice riding later on. Because I'm hoping it stays good. Me too. Bernadetta. Do you need Paladin? No, you don't. Not with a 41% rate. She is gonna be a Death Knight, but not... She's not... She doesn't need that yet. Not with 41%. Plus, she already has a riding class, so she can practice on there already. So for Dark Knight, she needs Lance, which she has, Reason she's working on already, and Riding she's working on, so that should be easy enough. Marianne, how are you approaching? You can learn Bishop, but you're not gonna pass. And in order to, and you're getting what? The Grammary? She looks so stuck up. Make you? I want to make you an assassino because it has ass in it. Twice. I don't know, actually. What do you want to be? I don't have a Wyvern Lord. Mortal Savant, that's gonna be... Annette. Great Knight, that's Dimitri. Bow Knight, obviously you don't have a bow. Holy Knight. Oh my god, I gotta raise your faith, riding and lance, which I've done nothing for but I suppose that shouldn't be bad. I mean, if you want me to, I can start working on that. Faith, Lance, and Writing. Okay. Wow, you have no writing class or any faith. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, War Master? You wanna be able to punch the shit out of people with small Palutena? I don't know, I haven't decided what to do with the main character because he just kind of like kills everything already, so I haven't been bothering to train him at all. It would be good to give him at least black magic or white magic so we can start training that on the side if we really wanted to. I mean, Brawl and Axe, I can level those up already without needing anything. Riding, if riding and heavy armor, I need to work on those as well as magic, so... I don't know. Anyway, we have support combos.
I thought I heard someone. Are you here to train?
Choo choo.
Care to train with me?
No.
Waving the sword around alone is boring. And I'm tired of crossing swords with worthless opponents. But you seem like a worthy adversary.
Yeah, you're right. He does sound like Kai now. For some reason, I didn't think it was him, so I wasn't connecting.
I've always been interested in your technique. You learned from the former captain of the Knights of Seros, and traveled Fodlan fighting as a mercenary. On top of that, you wield a hero's relic, the legendary Sword of the Creator. Good sparring partners like you don't grow on trees. But know that I will beat you, and I will surpass your strength.
I will kill you.
Why? I never really thought about that. I learned to thrust a sword before I learned to write my name. Of course, my upbringing wasn't unique. That's how it is for all children in my country. You're no use if you can't swing a sword, however mighty your crest may be. It was the perfect environment for me. I could live free of stodgy values and virtues. Grow strong so you may live, and live to grow stronger. That's what I was taught.
You've reminded me of myself. I was a dick too.
Now I'm intrigued by your fighting style, and by who you really are. But that's enough idle chatter. Take out your sword. My mind is emptied of all but the thrill of the challenge.
Oh. Your Xbox is updating. Tell that shit to stop updating. That means there's an Xbox update. Dimitri. This is for the A-rank conversation, right? I don't want to watch that until later.
Mercedes.
Oh, the games?
Sorry
Why
to
is
ask you
updating
something,
games?
but will you lend me a hand?
What can I do for you? Oh, is the cuff of your overcoat still torn? Mending that shouldn't be a problem at all.
It's pathetic, I know, but I fear my sewing skills are... well, as you can see, they're just about non-existent.
Goodness, you must have been concerned when I tore your cuff.
Ah, well... that is to say... would you please teach me to sew? I hear you're rather amazing at it.
Of course I'll teach you. Don't look so heartbroken.
You will? Thank you. Oh, I owe you for this.
I'll go get my sewing kit. You wait here. I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I've never seen, well, it's just a bit...
No need to dance around the issue. You're fed up with my clumsy efforts, aren't you?
I thought you might end up bending some needles if you tried mending this on your own, but... how did you manage to break a pair of scissors?
I'm so sorry, really. I try to be careful, but with delicate work like this, I just can't seem to manage.
There's no need to apologize, but you must have been uncomfortable making your way here with this tear.
My inability to control my own strength is humiliating. Of course I'm useless at needlework.
No giving up on yourself. You just have to practice, that's all. No matter how difficult something is, if you keep at it and don't give up, then you're sure to improve. Isn't that what you told me?
Right you are. To give in to despair isn't like me. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, I'm ready to give it another go.
Before the
Great! I'm glad to hear it. First things first, let's make sure the needle is actually threaded this time.
No! I bent another one.
for their first support conversation, I should have had Mercedes at A-level sword and have Demetria at A-level sewing.
Hi, Dudu. I wanted to thank you again for helping me out the other day. Everything was ready in time for dinner, and we all agreed the food was really tasty.
I barely did anything.
I'd just stood there and watched.
That's silly talk. With just a few ingredients, you made an amazing meal. I could never have done it, no way. You deserve all the praise in the world.
I still have much to learn. Truly delicious food brings a smile to people's faces. Until I see His Highness smile in that way, I will spare no effort to improve.
Well, if that's your aim, you're in luck. I've seen him shovel in your food with gusto. You must be really ambitious if you're not satisfied with that meal. I'd love for you to teach me your ways. I want to be a great cook too.
Your skills are not the problem. You merely make errors of negligence.
Well, sure, I know that. But how can I stop making those errors? No matter how hard I try, I always seem to mess things up. The pan explodes when I cook. I forget my purse when I go shopping. That's just how life is for a scatterbrain like me. Just the other day, I was nearly laughed off the training ground for wearing mismatched shoes. My uncle used to sigh in despair when he saw me messing something up.
You simply fail to pay attention to your surroundings. Ensure the pan is on the flame and that the knives are put away properly. Look at yourself in the mirror before you go out to make certain you have what you need. Everyone makes mistakes, but yours should be easy enough to correct.
Yikes.
That's all great advice. Thank you, Dudu. You really have a kind heart. At first, I thought you were so stern all the time.
Am I that imposing?
Well, a bit. Maybe if you smiled sometimes. All you have to do is lift up the corners of your mouth. Like this. See?
I see. I will try it.
Only one side went up. Okay, it's for B, so that's fine.
Are you injured?
Dudu, saving the day again?
Apologies.
I'm the one who owes you an apology. You've saved my life how many times now? If I keep being so callous, I'll seem ungrateful.
No matter.
But
I'm accustomed to it.
I'm sorry, Dudu.
Why?
Because the way I speak to you is unnecessarily harsh. The truth of it is, I lost someone very dear to me in Dusker. The punishment came swift to your people, and when I heard of the slaughters, well, I thought it was a punishment well earned. I thought the people cruel and heartless, deserving of the tragedy that ultimately befell them. But you're different. You seem nothing like the people of whom I speak. So why not speak back against how I and so many others feel? Why not question this unfair prejudice and tell me I haven't the right to hold a grudge against you? If you just speak to me, if you tell me the truth about all of this.
I do not know the truth of it myself. His Highness says the tragedy was not the fault of my people. But just like anywhere, there were many different people in Dusker. Some very good, and others very bad. It is not unimaginable that some may have conspired to take part in that wickedness. Perhaps we are merely victims. Or perhaps we are regicidal monsters.
Whatever the truth of it is, you are not to blame. The people I hate are the ones who are responsible for that whole mess. You just got caught up in all of it.
Ingrid,
You've rushed to my side. You've saved me countless times. I am sorry for how I've treated you. Truly.
if you think of me as your ally, that will suffice. For me, that is enough.
That's so heartwarming. Here we go, Feline.
Tonight's meal looks exquisite. Time for me to make the most of this opportunity.
Are you all right?
Same.
Slow down. Your dinner is not going anywhere.
I am not sure it is your business to tell me how to consume my meal.
Yikes.
You must admit this food is absolutely delectable. I have not eaten something this tasty in ages.
Well, good.
I suppose my enthusiasm is a tad overwhelming. Do you happen to know who cooked this meal?
It was me.
I did.
You are the chef?
Today? Yes.
I do not think I have ever been brought to tears by a meal. Oh, Dedu, you are a chef without peer. Why, that was truly more delicious than anything I have eaten in all my years.
I highly doubt that.
No need for modesty. I could certainly never make anything even remotely so delicious. That gives me an idea. Will you please teach me how to cook such delicacies as the one I ate just now?
You want me to teach you to cook?
Indeed. I have never been so emotional over cuisine. You must teach me your ways.
Very well. But only if you are serious, and do not quit halfway through.
I would not dream of it. Thank you, Chef Dedu.
Alright, Ash. Who are you fucking around with this time?
Whoa, what happened? The pan's smoking.
Mercedes, what's going on? My eyes. I can barely breathe.
Oh, Ash, I'm so glad you're here. My cooking's not going very well at all.
What did you put in there?
I used some of this spice, that seasoning, and the herbs on the top shelf. Then I started frying it in oil.
That explains it. We use that herb for smoke bombs. Just turn the heat off and cover the pan.
Oh no, the people in the dining hall don't look so good.
Sorry, everybody. Could we clear out the dining hall for a few minutes, please? Well, some folks were a little annoyed, but at least we got the place cleared out. It's a good thing no one mistook all that smoke for an attack. That could have been a disaster.
I'm so sorry. I always mess everything up.
No, it's my fault. I should have taught you which herbs to avoid.
How's it his fault?
Don't blame yourself.
I just need to figure out how to do it right for next time.
Next time? You still want to try again, even after all that?
Of course! If I didn't,
Oh,
that would
okay.
just be a waste of everything you taught me.
That makes sense.
I guess that's true.
I forgot about the first support.
If you quit every time you made a mistake, then you'd never learn anything, right?
That's a great point.
Ah, maybe my mistake was frying the herb in oil. If I had boiled it instead, then there wouldn't be smoke. What do you think?
Yeah, I
Ash?
don't remember much of the Ash ones.
Boiling, huh? Yeah, that'd be fine.
Great! I'm gonna get this right next time for sure.
Uh-oh, there's a Marianne one.
Okay, now that you know the technique, go ahead and solve this problem.
Ah, I've got it. Finally.
See? Isn't it fun to learn?
Absolutely. You're great at this, you know. You really seem to have all the answers. I wish I could study and just soak up knowledge like you. How did you get so good at this?
Well, studying was something of a necessity for me.
What do you mean?
My father was one of the king's knights. One day, he never returned home. He just left without ever saying a word to me or my mother.
He went to go get a pack of cigarettes.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Losing a father so suddenly? I completely understand.
After he left, I thought a lot about where he might have gone. My father was a devout believer, so I was certain he must have come here, to Garreg Mach.
Just be surprised that he
Here?
is.
Really?
That's why I was determined to gain acceptance into the academy. I needed to come here so I could search for my father. The problem was that I needed money to get in. Lots of it. And I didn't have any at all. So I entered the School of Sorcery and Ferdi at first, hoping I could somehow find a path here. I studied tirelessly until I finally earned myself a recommendation.
Oh, wow. So for you, studying has been like a way to meet your destiny.
Destiny, huh? Well, yes, but it's a bit embarrassing when you put it like that. Now I have other reasons for wanting to keep trying hard. I want to protect all of my friends and allies here. I'm studying hard so I can be as useful as possible to everyone I hold dear.
You've worked so hard. I really respect that. I'm going to follow your example.
He's got a conversation with Cyril? Ooh, wait, hold on. Oh, Annette does have a conversation with Gilbert. Huh. We should get that. Daddy? No, that's the end of it.
Oh, is that Marianne?
Hmm?
Ah, no, sorry. It's just you turned so quickly. It gave me a start. I don't mean to interrupt your prayers, but what's with that posture? Don't you think lowering your head so much might, I don't know, offend the goddess? Maybe, spook her a little?
I'm not praying, only confessing.
Confessing? What are you confessing for?
For everything about me.
Uh-oh.
That can't possibly be necessary. There's no way you're as bad as you make it seem. I've seen how kind you are with the horses, and I've noticed you're always sensitive to everyone's tastes when you cook.
Alabama
But
houses?
that's...
Yeah, well, if either of us is going to confess...
Did you know A-rank stands for
should be me.
Alabama rank?
I used to be a thief. I may have only stolen because I was poor and starving, but it was still wrong. I'm only even here thanks to Lenato. He gave me a second chance, and now I eat well every day. I'm doing all I can to make the most of it. You're a noble yourself, aren't you? The daughter of Margrave Edmund, I think. And if you're a noble, that means... Do you happen to have a crest?
A crest? I do, but it's...
I knew it. That's great, Marianne.
There's nothing great about it.
Please, don't be modest. It's an extraordinary gift. You should be proud of it. If I had one, I'd use it to make sure my brother and sister never had to live in poverty. Think about all the good you could do for the world with your power.
Actually, you're way too
No,
happy.
I can't. You don't understand. This crest is worthless. I'm sorry, but I must go.
No,
Beta
not
bitch.
again. I'm not good at this.
I don't think it's you, Ash. For the first time. Sabine! Uh-oh. This might be illegal.
Hey there, Flayn. I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd care for a...
Now, just a moment, Sylvain. If you must speak with me, I implore you to do so from where you stand. My apologies if this comes across as rude, but please do not come any closer to me.
Excuse me?
I am sorry. My brother has explicitly warned me not to go near you.
Sedith said that? I bet he also told you any woman who comes too close to me is, how does he say it? Doomed to misfortune?
He used those very words. Is it true then?
Come on. He's just messing with you, obviously.
Of course I would prefer to believe that, but one can never know for certain. Particularly when similar stories are constantly in circulation about you. I have heard that men and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
I hate to suggest my talents are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
He's
When you put it like that,
dead.
I feel like I should defend... Yeah, forget
Maybe
it.
that's why we don't like
Let's
him
get
that
to the
much.
actual point.
Did I not tell you, Sylvain? Stay away from me.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior. I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt with, that you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
Okay, that's 10.
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
I would like to believe that you are a sincere and reputable person, Sylvain. But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying goes.
I may not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but...
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on my way.
I really hope the B-Ring conversation is
Blaine,
too
wait,
close.
come back! And she's gone. All I was trying to do was deliver a message. Blaine, hey! The professor said we need to come to the cathedral! I'll run really far ahead so you don't have to walk near me! There, I tried telling her. The professor can't be mad about that.
He's right. Oh, we gotta burn a dead conversation.
Apologies for my late arrival, Mercedes. My duties ran long, as per usual.
There's no need to apologize at all. Please, have a seat.
Said to
We've
kind
met
of
for tea so many times.
have Sylvain
but
hit
you
on
never
such
seem
a...
to get used to it, do you, Ingrid?
Not entirely, no. I'm not accustomed to being treated so... delicately. Anyway, what will we talk about today?
I actually wanted to gripe about something that's been bothering me.
You? Gripe? Now that's unusual. I'm happy to listen, of course. It's the least I can do after all the kindness you've shown me.
Thank you. The one thing I really wanted to talk about is marriage.
Uh-oh.
Oh?
We just did a quest
Yes.
on that.
I received a letter from my adoptive father about marriage discussions with a noble family.
And will you accept?
That's the problem. No matter what I decide, I'll probably be married off anyway. What I really want to do is help those in need. But I think it would be more difficult to do so if I married a nobleman.
Understandably so. Sounds to me like you need a strategy to silence your father.
Kill him.
Sorry? To silence him?
Don't you agree? It seems the best course of action would be to consider severing all ties with the family and running away.
We don't need to go that far. I'm sorry. I really just needed to let that out. I don't need you to worry about solving my problems.
Oh, okay. It's just a bit personal for me, actually. My own father has brought countless marriage proposals to my attention. He always was obsessed with me carrying on the family bloodline. At a very young age, my hand had already been promised to someone in marriage. But Glenn died young.
That must have been difficult for you. Would you have married him if he had survived?
That's a good question. It's hard to imagine now. Although I did admire him quite a lot. He held true to the ideals of knighthood, proudly serving the king. Even after all these years, I aspire to be the type of knight that he embodied. But that's just it. I'm not a tool for furthering my family's fortunes. I'm a knight at heart, regardless of what my father desires.
I see. A very noble cause indeed. How strange that we should be worrying about the same thing.
Even though we are such different people.
It's true. Enjoying a nice chat over tea with you like this makes me realize maybe the paths we walk aren't so different after all. Don't you think?
I do. These tea parties of ours, they really are something special.
That they are. Ingrid, I would love to get to know you better if that's okay.
But what about my tea
I wanna
parties?
know about your childhood, your favorite books, the sweets you like, anything at all.
Absolutely. I'm happy to speak with you anytime. And I want to know you better too, Mercedes.
Too bad this stops at B rank. Oh shit.
Ah, there you are. I just checked your room, but obviously you weren't in there.
Oh, you didn't break the door down again looking for me, did you?
Of course not. I'm not unreasonable. I just wanted to discuss something with you.
Discuss? Is that really all? Okay, I can handle that.
Firstly, I'd like to apologize for breaking down your door. I'm sorry. It was perhaps a bit rash. There was a period of time, quite a while ago, when I acted much the same as you. I spent many hours locked away in my own room.
You did? Really?
Really? Because I understood where you were coming from, I knew I had to intervene. Whether you're hiding under your pillows or not, trouble will come our way sooner or later. At that time, is it better to have wasted your energy hiding away? Or better to have spent it honing your skills so that you can lend a hand?
But even if I did train, what's the point? It's not like it would do much good.
Don't speak so disparagingly of yourself. It doesn't help things. You have plenty of strengths.
No, you think so?
Just look how quickly you sprint back to your room, for example. With more practice, I have a feeling you could outrun most anyone. You're also exceedingly talented in the arts. Surely there's a creative way to apply those talents on the battlefield. Stop wasting your breath and energy on putting yourself down. Just try your best. I'm not giving up on you. You have so much power in you, just waiting to be unleashed.
You really believe all that? That's so nice. All right. For you, Ingrid, I'll do it.
Excellent. Let's be on our way.
Hey, wait! What are you doing? I didn't agree to this! Put me down! Do you have to be so bouncy?
That got us here much quicker, don't you think? Let's begin. Let's warm up by sparring.
Oh, stop, please! I surrender!
Giving in so soon? There's no such thing as surrender on the battlefield.
Ow!
She's dead. Ooh, we have more. What the fuck? Sure, I guess.
Oh, it's Leonie. Perfect. The soil's ready. Let's get to planting.
Just the way I like it.
She's so diligent, I can barely... Oh, look at her elbow.
There we go, all set. Now a little water.
Her sleeve's all torn. She should get that fixed.
Hey, Bernadetta, what are you doing here?
Leonie! I was,
What is it?
I was just admiring your hard work.
If you've got time to stare, you may as well help me out. Is that all you wanted to say?
Not exactly.
Well, come on, out with it.
Oh, it's the elbow.
Your elbow looks fine to me. Is it bothering you?
Not mine, yours. Your sleeve's torn.
Huh, how about that? You're right. I didn't notice. You could have just told me right away, you know. It's just a little tear, though. Nothing to worry about.
If you don't mind, I could fix it for you. It would only take a minute.
You can do that?
I'm actually pretty good at sewing.
I never knew. Well, if you're offering, by all means. Just let me finish watering these. Oh, I guess I should get this shirt off first, though, huh?
What? Hold on, don't... You can't just...
Exposed in the greenhouse. Okay, so we do the fight next day. I don't think I need to do a seminar, because nobody has any motivation. Just in greenhouse? Seminar uses no motivation? Are you sure? It has the same symbol as the other things. Oh, it does it just do their fucking just whatever their goals are? So is there always an instruction held before a seminar, but maybe not this seminar? Okay. If that's the case... You need lance and axe, right? Why do you keep failing in this cert? Doesn't have to do with goals either. Well, have I done one before? Crap. Yeah, fuck it. I saved. Oh, it's this thing. I can't get any good people here. So we're just gonna explore. Yeah, I don't need a battle. I need to learn white magic, black magic, and get motivation up for people. I always take this way to the cafeteria. Or the dining hall. Learn white over black. Okay. Yeah, we don't really have a need for 3 black mages. Unless you're being racist. Then. Hey, Marianne. But too bad. The other waifus go first.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day. Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
I wish I could eat again. Oh, I can? Marianne and... Oh, this is most of my team except for Ignis. I wish I can kill him, but it's fine. Oh, this is good. I don't have to feed Ignis then. Eat. And eat. No. Like this.
Oh, this takes me back.
Okay, so this is actually really good way to get motivation. I don't need to cook unless I want to increase our relationship with someone. You know what, I kind of like Hilda. I'm gonna cook with Hilda. Plus with strength? Hell yeah.
I'm a decent cook, but nothing to write home about. Don't set your expectations too high. Cooking can be kind of fun sometimes, though not something I'd want to do every day. Oh, definitely!
This looks like so good. Do I need to cook one more time? No, I'm gonna save my points for myself.
Maybe.
Maybe. Gilbert.
I believe it.
None of those. I'll get white magic first, and I'll decide what to do with the rest. Garbage. That one. that one. And that one.
Let's see.
Rio Manuela? Okay. Do we have any letters? Also, where's Rhea camping out at? Is she around here? I want to be able to enjoy my hobbies, but there's not enough time when I have to wait for everyone to go to bed and clear out the comments areas. I don't think she's gonna like that. No, it's probably the daytime one. Doing choir practice raises white? Okay. Oh, Hilda. You don't really need white magic, but I don't see anyone else I'd rather level up here.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
Singing's so much fun, it's alright. Yeah, we got the D. Oh, we learned heal. Okay, we're good.
The glory of progress.
We're good on white magic now. Hell yeah. I don't think I need black magic, so I'll focus on riding. I feel like riding would be important. Let's go back to Gilbert then. Where the fuck was Gilbert? I thought he was here. Oh, he's in the greenhouse. Apparently Cyril's in there too, and I just totally ignored him.
I believe it best.
Wait, we want to do riding. I have D rank. Is that not enough to get it? No, I need to level up Lance to get Horsey. So I don't need that. Let's do black magic. Where's Manuela? Because I think I can get the horse if I level up Lance. And then I can just level up from there. Actually, what does this nerd teach?
Of course. I look for...
Bitch. Hey.
I hear that you participated in the fishing tournament. I appreciate you taking the time.
Do you like me? You don't have it. Someone who liked Rhea, right? Someone who finds themselves in fights. Oh yeah, Cyril. I think we gave it to Cyril already, didn't we?
I'm sorry to
Yeah, you're right. It's Cyril. Are you a graduate?
I'm sorry to
No.
I'm sorry to
You're not a devout believer.
I'm sorry to
Confess, you bitch. Okay, let's go find Manuela. And then I think we'll give Bernadetta her book, because I forgot to give that to her. Oh.
I always thought I was pretty good, you know? Then I'd go and get stabbed.
In the gooch.
But my opponent was the Death Knight, so I figure I did pretty well to only get stabbed. I wonder if it's true that he is actually Yuritsa.
Yuritsa, not
Whoever he
Jota.
is, I'm going to make him pay. It turns out that when I get stabbed, I get really mad. I'm not going to let him get the better of me again.
Oh, you only have white magic? Do you dabble in the black
I
arts?
don't know. Oh, the lake.
Ooh, you do.
Practice yield.
I didn't learn a spell. That's fine. Orange just asking me if he wants me to help him paint. Bum, 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 bum.
What the?
Hey.
Oh, no. What if my parents come to watch?
Is she gonna say that every time I talk to her?
Oh, no.
Golden Valley. Baking.
Why did you think that?
Who bakes? Okay, you know what? I'm out. Let's go kill some bitches. Maybe? There we go. Partake in the festivities? Let's do it.
You know what, Professor? His Highness here is the most stubborn guy I know.
Now, Sylvain, why not go ahead and eat? If you do not, I may help myself to it.
Oh, come on, Dimitri. I just fed you food. Scripted loss? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll do it later. You need Axe, so it might be wise to learn Fighter. It doesn't hurt to pick it up anyway.
I have succeeded.
What is she? Oh, this will work. Okay, fuck it, we're good. For you to learn horse, you need lance, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's move to the battle. After our support conversation? Oh, right. That's fine. Mission!
So, this is to be our battlefield. Gronder Field. Are you feeling confident, Professor?
Hell yeah. Kill him.
Excellent. That's most reassuring. We can win. I'm sure of it. After all, it's not as though we've spent the last half year sitting idle. And I'm feeling stronger this moon. As though I could conquer 1,000 opponents all on my own. You can depend on me. I hope you know
I'm not
that.
gonna even use him.
Well, it's about time for the battle to begin. Everyone, brace yourselves.
All I'm worried about is finding someone worthy to cross swords with.
We've prepared and trained a great deal. We should be fine, right?
You're always so carefree, Mercy. Don't forget, we need to try our hardest out there so we can win.
This is our chance to show how hard we've been working. Let's do our best.
If I emerge victorious in the allotted battle of the Eagle and Lion, the ladies are sure to take notice. I'll have to go into hiding.
Ugh, is that all you think about? Yeah, actually, so long as you try your hardest, frame it however you like.
I shall give it my all.
No matter the battle, I will never falter.
We're counting on your guidance, Professor. Let's show the world what the Blue Lions are made of.
Can I not use the people from the other houses for this fight? I'm assuming not, because otherwise they would have nobody if I was able to get everyone. I can? Interesting. It's treason. Oh, Brian, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow helping Martin paint after work. So I should bring a spare set of clothes or something. Oh yeah, get in there, treasonous fellows. Oh, this unit cannot partake in this battle. You guys are Lance buddies, get in there. Each house has nameless students. I did not know that. Or at least, I wasn't aware.
Well,
Steel sword, you're fine. Steel sword, you're fine. Steel lance, that's gonna break. Oh, I can't buy anything because I've
come back.
already cleaned out the shop. Did I get any food? Talisman. That's it. Marianne doesn't need anything. You don't need anything. You're good. You're good. Should probably equip that. Bunch of bows. Axe is fine. You're okay. You're okay. Alright. Don't need to reclass anyone. Two, 1, 2, 2, 1. Oh, I should give you a lance now, shouldn't I? Get you off this sword business. I'll give you the iron lance for now. Okay, 1 second. You needed a lance now too, actually, didn't you? Fucking goddamn it! Iron lance, equip. Training lance? Is there? Oh, there's a training lance. Here we go. Here we go. Get in there.
The battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last. Everyone, show off the results of your dedicated training.
Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
It's almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
You all should know.
I like men.
I am not about to go easy on you today.
As long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
I wish they were all Bernies behind her. That's not a training spear.
It is time.
Forward, now!
For honor!
Claude's so cool. Yo, the battle music. You can earn a reward if you defeat more enemies than the other classes. Hurry, defeat enemies before other classes start fighting each other. Okay. Okay, Papa.
I'll give it my all.
Gambit these people. That's one chest. You can do it. You got this.
Well done.
What should I do?
You'll fuck him up. That's what you should do.
Who, me?
Marianne, you're gonna support Dudu as he holds that bridge.
Let us away.
Ready.
Any archers? There's an archer there. What is his range? What the fuck? Oh, it's a ballista. Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck is that? Okay.
Here we go.
Maybe go this way. What's your range? Okay. Is that Ingrid right? Nah, I think we'll be fine.
Here goes.
We only need one person over there, and it's gonna be her. You should equip Excalibur. Yeah, that'll fuck him up.
Oh no.
Get up there. Can you get in the grass? You can't. Okay, this should be good. Focus shit.
Can I go now? Oh, I get it now.
I'll cut through.
Oh, you can't hit anybody? That sucks.
Stay focused.
I'm like one away. Training spear.
That is that.
One, two, three, four. I can't hit anybody. So we're just gonna stand up here and just meet shield. Just get a little bit closer. What do you guys got? You got me. You're so dead.
Am I done yet?
Oh, you're so dead.
Oh, thank goodness.
Black Eagles and Blue Lions are fighting. Maybe we can sneak right past them.
You had to do a full reset. Was it because you're trying to get items, or was it difficult in hard mode? My goal is to take all of Claude's house now.
Weak.
I get to double him in my heavy armor? Get fucked.
Give up.
Alright, you know what? Maybe Marianne should have gone this way instead.
I owe you.
This music's really good.
Oh well.
Everyone's like, oh fuck. And she's like, eh. Alright. Where's this chest at? There it is. Well, dude. This is gonna be awkward. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get off another gambit successfully. Can you not climb stairs? Yeah, difficult for horses. Oh, cavalry in general. Okay. Oh, it's blue. These squares are blue. Training Lance.
No hesitation.
1% crit.
As expected.
Who do I hate? You. Alright, we're bomb rushing that chest. You need to go. Nah, don't get up these stairs. You can afford to take a hit, so maybe stand like right here. Hey, you. I heard stories about you.
Sufficient.
Gone. Not hard enough? I mean, in one shot. You will be fine. You're dead. Yeah, you're dead.
I had no choice. Aw, this stinks.
Yay, shitty level ups.
What's done is done.
A stronghold for me to seize? Splendid.
Come at me, bro.
There goes Lawrence acting on his own. Guess we've got no choice but to capture the central hill and cover it.
No, don't fight. Yes, fight me.
Can I go now?
Guess I've gotten better.
Here comes Annette, sneaking from behind. I wish Egg just could get up there and boost their movement, but he just can't get that far. Whatever, just get up there. I mean Ash, not Ignis. Eh. I do have a key though, so do I really need to save the key? Probably not. I can probably just go up there and bomb rush him. Since we want to kill people quickly.
Oh! It's not over yet. I'm a natural.
Well, might as well take the kill.
Should I have held back?
That will kill him. Wait there. You move up and start flanking? I don't think anyone's gonna be able to kill you. What are these danger zones? Actually, I don't need your danger zone. Okay, so I'm most likely gonna get hit by the axe, right? Hilda. Whatever.
Got him!
Oh. This axe might hurt if it can get to me. Alright. I gotta go back. I wanna save her.
Who's next?
No, don't level up. Actually, what happens if I go back in time with the level up?
I must stay focused.
No hard feelings.
Stop killing yourself! I'm trying to pass a turn. It undoes it? Yeah, but do you get the same level up again? There we go. This is what I wanted.
Oh no.
I'll just kill this guy then, because he's gonna deal damage to you.
I won? I did!
Right there. You not.
Over already.
So we got 3 points last time?
I must keep aiming higher.
I think those are different. I thought he had resistance. I'm not gonna. I don't care too much about it anyway.
Hey! Had to be done.
I'll give it my all.
Alright, you need to get into the fight. My star people.
Let us away.
Hello, I'm here. Five. Such is like, is that my sister punching the shit out of people?
Stay focused.
Training Lance. Leaves them at 1, huh? Yo, I'll crit.
Use caution. Who's next?
Here we go.
Just a white mage doing white mage things. Don't worry about her. you doing over here, Claude? What's your attack range?
Ready.
Let's dismount just in case.
Who, me?
Here goes.
What should I do?
You are a son of a bitch, Casper. You're dead. Yeah, dude is out of the fight. For sure. They're killing themselves. You're dead, Casper.
I prevailed.
I am 2 steps away from the chest.
Each battle, a chance to grow. I'll cut through.
Let me just sneak on over here and hit this guy.
Is that all?
Don't worry, guys, I'm here. Ash could use the ballista. Yeah, you're right. I forgot that was there. How'd you live? Well, if you're planning to come out and attack us, here come that doo-doo.
If you stand in my way, I will cut you down until you have no blood left to bleed.
Okay.
What? I was just trying to rally your spirits. Now, to victory!
Does she know to throw axes? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to throw axes.
Created a plan.
She's an axe user? Okay.
Let's use our heads.
Oh, if this hits me. No horses all jump back at the same time. I'm just gonna ignore you. You're nothing to me. Oh, okay. You got me. Alright. I'm just ruining their race if they want to hit each other. Hey, bitch. This is what you get. I like this better.
Did that suffice?
The only person taking this training seriously. Ooh. High crit rate. Yeah, she has like extremely high resistance. It's kind of ridiculous. How do you like to not exist anymore?
Thank goodness.
I'm here. Can he counterattack? He can.
It's dangerous.
Ooh. I like these odds better.
They pushed me too far. I can improve.
Sorry, but it's about time I make my exit. The rest of you, please finish the job.
There's none of you left.
I'd rather retreat.
Who's next?
Just slaughter the field. Oh, that was a really good level up.
Keep aiming higher.
I'm wondering if there's a battalion that upgrades movement, because I would love to have that. I should kill the yellow person. Because it's two reds here.
Let's keep our guard up.
Alright, come at me, bros. Yeah, I have the march ring. It's on her. Curve shot with this bow. You bet your ass all my movement consumables are going to, flame. Alright, I'm just gonna punch you. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, she's a lord.
Well done.
Oh, come on. I was in the middle of punching her. Is there a unique conversation for this? Oh, that's gonna kill her. That will not.
So, it is time to cross blades. I never imagined such a day would come to pass.
If the Empire and the Kingdom go to war, we'll be able to fight as much as we please.
I'm sorry, but that is not something to joke about. The thought of fighting you is troubling at best.
In that case, I wonder when you'll be able to stomach facing me in battle. Do you need a few moments?
Time is now.
I'm not even gonna fight her, I'm just sending the posse in. Alright, I'm saving you for last. Look it right in your face. Get off your pedestal.
What's done is done.
Alright. Boom. Boom. And boom.
I hate to admit it, but it seems this is as far as the Black Eagle House goes.
That is the end of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion. And the winners are...
Flame.
The Blue Lions.
We won! And judging by our performance, I'm certain we have earned the prize as well.
You defeated more enemies than the other classes. I probably defeated everyone but 2. MVP. Amiibo Gazebo.
Well done, your princeliness. I'm certainly not in any hurry to get on your bad side.
I assumed you would attack us head on. I clearly need to rethink my opinion of you. Well done, Dimitri.
You both deserve equal praise for a battle well fought. All 3 houses did extremely well. Don't you agree, Professor?
They were nothing. I like Claude.
It's an honor to hear that from a fighter such as yourself. But there's no getting around it. The Blue Lions were better prepared. In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
I wouldn't mind. I'll accept a challenge from either of you at any time. I'm kidding, of course.
That is nothing to joke about. The true battle
I'm guessing we actually do
Lion
end up
is
fighting
best
them.
left in the past. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually change the name of this mock battle.
How admirable, Teach. On that note, I have a proposition. When we get back to Garrick Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses.
Can't wait to
And
fight
by
you
a
again.
grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
You really value that kind of thing, don't you? Well, I suppose no harm can come from it. Count me in.
I have no objections either. And you, Professor? You look so happy. I love seeing you like this.
Gay.
I suppose that look on your face is just another boon from this glorious day. Perhaps the best one of all.
Alright, that's way too wholesome for me. Dimitri, you're gonna have to turn it down a bit.
I had a wonderful time today, Professor. As usual, I was astonished by how much you ate in the name of celebration. Really, though, I must thank you again. Our victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was thanks in no small part to you. Yes, that is true. But it was your instruction that allowed us to reach our full potential. I feel silly admitting this now, but when you first came to lead our class, you unnerved me. You never smiled, and you never showed anger either. And yet, you didn't appear to be suppressing your emotions. They just weren't there. At first, I thought perhaps you just didn't care for us. But I soon concluded that wasn't the case at all. For the longest time, I just couldn't tell what you were thinking. It was though you had no humanity whatsoever. You're different now. In the half year we've spent together, I've seen the glow of humanity in your eyes, and in your actions countless
It's already been half
times.
a year.
I am truly grateful to have had the chance to spend this time with you, Professor.
What are you two talking about? How dare you get chummy without us?
That's enough, Sylvain.
Oh, please. I would love to join you as well. I have so many things I wish to talk to you about, Professor.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, only
I have
6
so
story
much
missions.
to tell you, and I want to thank you too.
Honestly, Professor, I was only able to achieve so much because you were with us.
Ash is right. You're irreplaceable to us, Professor.
Yes, that! Without you, the Blue Lions... Well, we wouldn't even be the Blue Lions at all. Except for the blue part, because we'd be sad.
I suppose there are worse things than fighting at your side.
I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
As you can see, you have our trust as well as our admiration. I look forward to spending the rest of the year with you. Good. Then let's give it our all this year. Anyhow, it's getting late. We had better return to our quarters and get some rest.
I can only call your deeds during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion quite versatile.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all. I would have been upset if you had failed at such an easy task.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Ramire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence there.
Ramire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly. I suggest you begin by finding out what they have discovered.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
You are the goddess, so. This restores 10% of HP every turn? That seems a little strong. Sure, its durability is low, but... just like have that equipped at all times, even if it breaks.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf Moon. The Flame in the Darkness. Hoarfrost now graces treetops and open fields alike, and an icy chill blown in from the north of Fargus blankets the land. All of Fodlan's creatures begin to settle in for a long winter. The setting sun bathes the full winter coat of every wolf in a foreboding scarlet glow. Hunters can now spread the word that the Red Wolves are back on the prowl.
Dear. I like how it's giving me combat tips right now. This is how you play the game. I want to see how Manuel is doing. Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes. Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment.
Do professors call all their professors professors?
What should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping. Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my...
Where in blazes is my underwear? Oh, what is my dressing robe belt caught on? I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do.
What the hell?
I'm fine. Just hold on a moment. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want?
What were you doing?
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know. No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway?
I want to know what you did last night.
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
We will never go out together again.
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Isn't it daytime?
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
I'm in. I'm all in.
Professor! A bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
You're not coming with?
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
I'm dying.
Hey, what's wrong? If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
It was a tree. I didn't get to explore. That's fine, I guess. Learn your sword.
I learned a... Thanks.
Dimitri, learn your lance.
All Thanks.
Actually, no, Lance is right. Come on. Just a little bit more.
That was help.
Bernadetta, what are you on about here? Writing. It's C already. Lance is B. Brawling is D. Probably not best to teach you since you lose points because of that. Your magic is C+, so let's do writing.
I did
The sooner I can get you off a horse, the better. To get you into heavy armor, I need to teach you how to axe.
I would like to do this again. Oh.
Oops, Sylvain, you're going in.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. How are the goals? Straight up heavy armor. That should be fine. Yeah.
I must ask you.
No matter the weapon, it cannot be wielded properly without ample strength and stamina, regardless of the skill one may possess. I've been using various training techniques, but lately I've been feeling they are all lacking. That feeling can actually be a sign of progress. Try focusing one skill at a time, at least for a while. Nope.
That can't be.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Professor.
Holy Knight? No thanks. That's reserved for the Lord Savior. Demetria wants to talk to me.
Thank you for your help the other day, Professor. Please, allow me to express my gratitude by taking you to dinner. Fantastic. Please think about what you'd like to eat. After all, such magnificent guidance must work up quite an appetite. I've studied swordsmanship for some time, but your mercenary skills are something else entirely. Speaking of which, there's another question I must ask you. Were you reconciled with the reality of battle from your first foray? With the killing part, I mean? I see. No. I do not carry that burden well. I doubt that will change, no matter how many years come and go. The first time I led on the battlefield, I was sent to quell a rebellion in the west. It was not a difficult fight. The enemy was not well trained, and their morale was low. A swing of the lance, and your opponent falls. A flash of your blade, and a path opens up. That's the sort of battle it was. Easy, right? That's one way to look at it. The leader of the rebel army was defeated, and the rebellion quelled. This was at the height of the post-war period. I recall coming across a dead soldier's body. He was clutching a locket. Inside was a lock of golden hair. I don't know to whom it belonged. His wife? His daughter? Mother? Lover? I'll never know. He was a soldier. An enemy. Someone we had cut down without hesitation. But in that moment, I realized he was also a real person, just like the rest of us. Of course, we cannot stand idly by and allow anyone to commit senseless acts of violence. Yet, in dispensing what we call justice, we take the lives of cherished family members. Beloved friends. Killing is part of the job, but even so, there are times when I'm chilled to the bone by the depravity of my own actions. Is it? Perhaps you're right. I pray that you are. Professor, may I speak freely?
No.
When we first met, I thought of you as someone who felt no strong feelings about killing your enemies. I could never trust someone who kills without batting an eye. My heart won't allow it. But after speaking with you and getting to know you better, I can see you're not like that. Now I know, with all my heart, that I can trust you. Thank you for that.
Justin, do you want to go to Grand Szechuan again? We should do an escape room for my birthday and then go to Grand Szechuan.
I see. So you'll be staying here for some time then? Honestly, I'm surprised. I've heard it's been a few years since you last donated to the church.
That was merely because of the financial situation of my territory. I assure you it has nothing to do with my dedication to the church. By the way, Dimitri, isn't Edelgard currently enrolled at the Officers' Academy as well?
Yes, she's in the Black Eagle House. I don't believe she has any plans to leave anytime soon. Why not pay her a visit?
I may do just that. It's nice to stay in touch with my dear niece every now and then. Of course, I'm also delighted that I was able to speak with my nephew as well. Whether through marriage or otherwise, family is family after all.
Of course. The feeling is mutual.
Okay, so they're cousins.
Professor,
Alabama time.
If you were watching, you should have made your presence known. That was Lord Arundel, the regent for the Empire. He is also Edelgard's uncle. My stepmother was his younger sister. We are not related by blood, but he is technically my uncle.
So, you and Edelgard.
Yes. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth mother. Edelgard and I are siblings by marriage.
Oh, they're siblings.
We can delve
That's
into
even
that
worse.
topic another time. For now, let's make preparations to investigate what's happening in that village.
Oh dear. The princess of the Empire and the kingdom's prince are kin. How very odd.
How very Alabama.
They likely harbor knowledge they do not wish to share. Oh yes, I'm sure of it. But I suppose we must wait until the time of truth arrives. In any case, about this Arundel. You've heard that name before, correct?
In the office. Oh, she's angry.
Ugh, your memory is worse than mine. The library. We came across that name within the library, right where the prince had been.
Why are you angry at me?
I thought that Arundel had died. And yet, not so. He seems alive and well. I wonder what the prince had hoped to learn from reading of his uncle's charity. So many things the prince has yet to tell. How bothersome.
There should be a streamer mode for this. So that Soltis isn't such a dick when you don't play for a week. Whose birthday? Oh, we're gonna have a tea party with this nerd. You like mint?
I am happy that you invited me, even though it interferes with my nap time.
Oh, you're gonna love mint then.
Much appreciated. Smells good.
Smells like your mom. Alright, here we go. I know nothing about this nerd.
Agreed.
Yes, you'd like to receive. The art of napping. Do you read?
Lovely. You are full of mysteries and yet offer no answers. How unfair.
Disagree.
I see.
I know nothing about this guy. Now we're just gonna look at him.
Agreed. Lovely. Professor.
Warms me up.
Alright, I had enough of you. Not gonna admonish him.
That was delicious. It feels
I had a
good
choice.
to relax. Well, I'm off to catch a nap.
If I had a choice, I would have fucking railed him. Give me the charm. I hope my charm go up so high that any answer I make works. That'd be great.
There should be no problem.
Right. We will make this quick. It went well.
Weed.
Well, that worked out.
You and your fucking horse, Dimitri. Bum, 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 bum. I'm assuming True Rivalries and Tales of the Red Canyon. So I needed 2 battles. Exploration battle, I think would be best. There's a brawling tournament. Oh, I have 2 battle points now too. Yeah, you're right. The first time I did one, I only had 1. Okay, well, let's first hate Dimitri for a second. He did the impossible. He passed.
Good results.
Yes, get off your current class. Alright, so for you to go, you need heavy armor now. So you're not actually a grappler. That's cool. You're gonna be a great knight, right? Yeah. So you need to learn axe now. So we're gonna start giving you an axe. Anything happening here? Assassin's still 45%, so that's not going anywhere. Bernadetta? You're still working on heavy armor, I think. No, you're not. You're working on black magic. I think your finance is... Flame can't learn anything. Marianne can move up. Might as well just move up Mercedes, even though I only have 1 advanced seal. What's in the market? First of all, let's buy our goodies. Oh, I can buy killing edges? And 11 sword. Hell yeah. Armor slayers. Sure. Silver lances. Steel lances I can buy infinite now, which is good. Killer lance. Hell yeah, I'm gonna make use of those. Short spear. Makes it easy to throw at people. Sure. I got money. A horse slayer? That sounds awful. I'll buy it. Buy some silver axes. Hand axes will be good to train you with. Let's buy 5 of those. Short axe, sure. Hammer! Hammers are here. Let's buy some silver bows. I can buy a mini bow now. Training gauntlets, silver gauntlets. Hey, silver lifty bits. Alright, so I'm not really worried on money because we are sitting with 41,000 right here. Just that stack alone. Should I forge anything? Battalions. Hire for flame? Wait, what level's your... She can take sea level now? Already? Oh, she does have sea level. Jesus, okay. She can take Pegasus Knights if she was a Pegasus. But she's not. Brave Lance. Allies deal and receive only 1 damage for the rest of the turn. None of these look like they add movement, unfortunately. I don't think any of them will. Which ones add crit? None of them? I know someone has one that adds crit. Or I thought someone did. Well, we also get something for physical attack.
Ready for your command.
Yeah, get in there. You have on. Welcome back. You didn't miss anything. Well, you didn't miss that much. I just spent a shit ton of money. I can buy advanced seals? Hell yeah, get in there. If that's the case.
I'm so glad I passed.
Why'd you only get defense? You're already advanced. Can you learn this? 73 is pretty good. Let's go for it. I can always buy more seals later on. Don't fail like Dimitri. Okay, you're good.
I passed.
Yeah, go to that class. Ingrid has nothing. Marianne technically could try. 66? I don't like that. I'll wait. Assassino yet? 45? Yeah, 45. Okay. We'll hold on to the rest of our stuff. Or do we? Or do we? Do we? I can't wait to see Flame in that. Actually, we can.
I passed.
He is a big boy. Hold on, where's Flame? Hey, I needed to see what you look like in Fortress armor. Oh, it's so small. Her hair is going through it. I mean, that's what you're gonna be wearing anyway, so you better get used to it, Flame. See him headlock and murder Ignis, or just step on him. Her regular armor is better. Oh yeah, 'cause I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter what class you wear, it just affects growth, right? So, is she wearing a skirt still? She is, that's funny. Okay. Well, now that I'm fairly out of money. I don't like where this is going.
I've looked everywhere. I guess Sylvain must still have it. Huh? When did this book get here?
Is it her book?
Wait, this is
It
mine.
is.
And there's something sticking out of it. A letter? Dear author,
I read your manuscript quite by accident and duly apologize. However, I also write today to inform you that I enjoyed your story tremendously. I laughed and cried as the heroine overcame her many obstacles, growing stronger with each step. Your literary style presents a unique perspective. I could sense you watching over the protagonist. Wow, so many compliments, and so much attention to detail. The girl's failures are as compelling as her triumphs. Since authors are told to write what they know, I believe your tale would not have been so convincing were it not for your own experiences. What? My own experiences? That's a weird way to give praise. Who wrote this anyway? Who would read my story so carefully and then write this long letter to tell me about it? Whoever it is, they must be wonderful. Someone like my dear old uncle.
Alabama.
I do hope my letter inspires you to keep writing. Looking forward to the next chapter. Your devoted fan, Sylvain. What? Sylvain? It can't be!
Hey, you Bernadetta. Did you read my letter?
How long have you been standing there?
I'm sorry, but I fell head over heels for your story. It's so good, and I just had to tell you about it. So, what do you say? Will you write more? Why don't we talk literature over some tea?
Oh, I see your plan now. You're out to humiliate me. Very clever, but I'm not falling for it.
Oh gosh, she got away. Oh, that's too bad that's the end of that arc. So yeah, we explore, we battle, then we battle and probably end it there? Or we might even end it for the first battle, after the first battle. We'll see. Obviously, I'm not going to progress in the story off stream, so I want to end on a battle, so I'm going to do grinding. Explore.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit... It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? And yet, it feels familiar. As though pulled from a corner of my memory.
What do you do with your legs?
From a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
Hey there.
Real quick. Real quick. Kill him.
I am spent.
Too bad they don't gain combat EXP for this. Oh, if I miss, that might be a problem.
I am spent.
I want the steel gauntlets.
Stand aside.
Get out of my way. Oh, it's dead.
I prevailed.
Oh, I can't kill this dude, maybe. Unless the rounds go fast enough. Well, see, this round was me hitting them 8 times, so I don't know how the rounds work.
I am spent.
Alright, finals. Get in there. Crit him. Damn it. Well, that last one, or even that one.
It's the least
I don't understand how the rounds work. I'm assuming the round is when the screen fades to black. And I had 2, basically, salvos? Whatever you want to call it. Because I hit him 8 times and then the screen went to black, so... I don't understand.
Need something? I was just asking Monica here to...
Shut up. The fades when the game needs to reset positions. So how many rounds do I get then? Because last time when I tried with, I think, Ingrid, it didn't, it stopped after the screen faded to black twice and it was only 2 rounds. It faded to black twice after 2 rounds. And
I'm so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis. It reminds me of when I was a child.
I'd go back and check the old the stream again.
That was so
check.
very long ago now.
You're still a child.
Despite how young I may appear to you, I'm quite mature. You may be surprised, you know.
No, you need to stay a child so you can punch the shit out of people.
I see.
Oh, she probably doesn't like it after I called her a child. Here, have a feather.
Wow, I am delighted.
If I can increase your motivation without having to take you to dinner, that'd be nice. Actually, let's do dinner first.
That's so.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to After all, if we don't... How about you, Professor?
Is that doo-doo? It is doo-doo.
All this month, His Highness has been going out late into the night. He will not speak of it to me. Professor, do you happen to know anything? Lord Arundel is here? That may well explain it. His Highness's headaches have been growing steadily worse. I would prefer that he retire to bed early.
Oh, something special with people.
Perhaps.
Do you want to train now? I mean, that's basically how it works. Annette. Fuck off, Gilbert. We get doo-doo in there. Get doo-doo in our food.
I like this.
Eat with Gilbert and Annette? Oh, that's a good idea. Can I? Do you think something will actually happen if I do that? And that's 38. Okay. That's fine. I'm assuming it's nothing like, oh my god, you're my dad. It's like, oh, I don't want to talk to you. Or like, hey, do I know you? Like, no. Probably something awkward like that. Alright, we gotta do the search for items again.
Hey, I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that.
You gotta say it like that?
Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that. Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Hell yeah. Are you mine now?
I know you figure medicine, but
Do you have any lost items? Oh, I know who does needle and thread. I didn't get any stat up items. That's unfortunate. I wonder if I should use these other seeds. Let's try that.
Hey, Professor, I wonder what they could have to talk about. I guess that's...
I don't care.
Hey.
I need to talk to you. Let me in.
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold.
No, you don't.
How did you know? My act was perfect. Alas, 'tis no mere illness of the body, but a malign affliction of my soul. So, back to bed.
Tea? God damn it.
I've been looking for this. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, that's an easy way to raise motivation without having to cook. There was something here. I'm just hoarding all these lost items because I can't be bothered to turn them into people.
Hey there.
Hey there. What's up here? Turns out the answer is nothing. Alright, so we gotta give Flane more flowers.
It reminds me.
Wow.
Professor.
Tomas.
The librarian is always... And just when I had some...
Now I'm so curious about where...
I don't think I need to go to tea with you.
Ah, Professor.
Oh, what a true.
Accident. You're an accident.
Hey there.
Oh. Okay.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor? I do find you very interesting.
I tried.
Congratulations. I certainly...
Yeah, you're coming with me this month. Where's that other person that I wanted to add? That I accidentally said no to.
Professor, I
heard about it's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, your words are What? Did someone lose?
I think I already asked you before about your book, but that's fine.
Hey, you.
Professor, how are you feeling, Professor? Are you sick? If so, I would just my natural.
Flashy red clothing?
Oh, most
Well.
Oh, we got 3 notes. The tea here does absolutely nothing for me. I could send for some supplies from home, but is there truly not a soul in this place with tea fit for a noble? Lorenz is a tea person, isn't he? Meat and vegetables are both delicious, but some people complain about not liking one or the other. I just don't understand how anyone could snub a good meal. A well-prepared meal should be enjoyed by all. I want to make someone change their boorish behavior, but he doesn't seem to care, or no matter how much I urge him to reconsider his action. I'm at my wit's end. It's probably time for your professors to step in? Yeah, we got the double Ingrid. Is anyone over here? Someone is.
Yes, this is a place in a place. At times I miss them.
Recruit.
Training has given me but
I tried. Let's see how much renown I have. Let's go spend some.
What?
Is someone back here? Such it.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the Force... Still,
Yes, I know.
I have something to ask of you.
Need something?
I have 1,800 points. Don't need Divine Pulse, don't need Flying, don't need that. Well, I guess it's Flying or Divine Pulses, huh? Brawl skills +2, I like the looks of that. Sword skills +2 could be useful. Axe skills +2, and lance skills +2.
See you again soon.
Well, if we can't get any of those anyway, so...
Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. Thank you so much.
Okay, let's go to tea. Do you like the fruit blends?
Professor, did you call for me? This tea is my favorite.
She does.
You have very good taste, Professor. Thank you so much.
I think the favorite tea gives you a boost in your perfection.
Too hot. Yes.
Relationships? Future. Damn it. Probably relationships.
Yes.
Sana?
Wow. I should probably write to my mother soon.
Blush. Yeah, the tea gives you a point.
Professor, yes. How's that? Is that so? Wow.
Joke. Wow.
Yes.
Do you want training weight?
Thank you.
Oh, she doesn't like those that much. How about a rose?
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
You can have a daffodil.
Thank you.
Okay. So that maxes out her. How is everybody's motivation? As long as I have 6 people, I'm good. Okay. Huh?
I could use your help.
Delivering a letter. There's no address, but perhaps you can figure out who the writer was referring to when he said someone in her position. Sounds kink to me.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary? Is that so? This month's assignment, it was in half a year.
Love letter.
I appreciate.
Okay, let's go explore up here while we're at it.
Hey, you.
What you guys doing in here?
Professor, Captain Gerald just told me.
The situation there is worrying.
Were you not feeling okay?
I hope you're not just saying that.
Oh, I'm gonna fall in battle, aren't I? I need to learn black magic, so I need to find where this nerd went. Oh, Rhea has black magic. I should talk to her.
It was in half a year.
Ooh, we're almost there. We're just gonna find an old Beardo. Is there anything ever at the end of this hallway? Well, Claude and Linhart are in the library.
Teach, what in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hope it's nothing too serious.
No items in here. What are you doing here?
I wonder, it wouldn't be, it even hit the king. The person who saved the king. After that, she was awarded the honor. She must be pretty old by now.
Where's the old man? Marion and Ferdinand are here. Do I need to talk to them? I don't think I do. Oh, Shamir.
Of the 4 or 5 years since
It was 4. I've been here 5.
What's a year here or there?
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many?
As you were saying, it's been a busy year.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing?
Want? No. We need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now. I'm the one who brought it up.
Seem to want a two-tone whetstone. I got a whetstone.
Thanks. I have a favor to ask.
Oh, that's actually a quest. Sure.
Working hard, aren't you? I'll admit, I'm impressed.
I'm not sure why she likes
I
me.
can assist with any tasks or help with your students. On it. I'm available anytime I'm not on a mission with the Knights.
Of the 4 or 5...
It was 4.
If I take...
As you were...
That
Want?
Hey
Shut
now.
up, give me your quest.
Hey you. Do me a favor. Hey, Professor. At the same time, you look... I bet we'd get along. Feel free to call on Thunderbrand and I will be there when you need.
Am I supposed to have this many people? Is that okay? book about crests. Okay, I gotta find the old man. Meanwhile, I'll go pick up this quest while I'm at it.
Hello there.
Hello. You know, Professor, the tournament fish and the meal we... Why, all of the food I've eaten in the... Hardly.
Oh, like tomorrow. I have a request.
Mock battle. Okay. So I finished this person's shit. Where am I gonna get a whetstone? There's something over here. Let's see what this is about.
Hey!
Missing student poster. Oh, Hanneman's here.
Professor, I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I would deeply appreciate it if you would promise to keep my association with Edelgard to yourself. It is a complicated...
Gilbert.
Professor, tell me, there are more knights have been the underlying... It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this? In that case, we should strengthen the guards.
Professor, what have you got there? I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider... I am in your debt, Professor.
Tome of Comely Saints. Oh, it's a fetch quest. How dare you? Teaching magic. I have
the
fire.
Glory of progress.
The hell? There's something else to say?
I thought we might make... If only...
Let's go train these in, and then we'll talk to... No, we'll talk to Manuela first, in case there's something up there.
Hey!
Got your book.
Hey, wait a minute. What you please? Could you let me have that? Fantastic! Thanks, Professor. You have no idea how happy this makes me.
Oh my god, okay. Guess we're going up here now.
Hey, Professor, I picked this up, but want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks, Professor. This is great.
It's actually a fetch quest. Finish your shit.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Hello, Professor. Would you mind trading it with me for this? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to take great care of it.
Man, I really hope this doesn't go for much longer.
Huh? Impressive. Thanks.
Who is it now? Marianne or Ferdinand? That's not too long? Okay.
Professor, if it's not too much of a bother, thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
Yikes.
That's it. Why don't you trade it for this? Excellent doing business with you, Professor. I've always wanted to say.
Okay. Thank Christ. Do I have to choose who I give it to? Well, I already have Shamshir, so you're gonna
Brought
get it.
Professor? Hand it over and I'll make it worth your while.
I already have them both.
How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me? I asked first. Why don't we let the professor decide?
I should ask, does this matter? Oh, yeah, I keep calling her Shamshir. Shamir. No matter. Okay.
Her?
You get it.
What a letdown.
You made the right choice. Here's your reward. I'll let you borrow it later, Catherine, if you quit sulking.
What'd I get?
Thanks.
A silver bow, black sand steel, and a whetstone.
It was for. You can, if I take, as you were saying.
Teach me something. Not that. Silver bowl from her, silver sword. Okay, so it doesn't really matter because I can just buy those.
If I take care of them,
as you were saying.
What can you teach me? Bow and jab. What should I do with my last thing? Ooh, what's this? Do I need horse? I forgot if I needed horse. How do I see my own thing? Whatever. Holy Knight does? Okay. I should probably find someone who teaches horse then. Oh, I missed it. It's over there. Oh, never mind. I'll go through here.
Professor.
I already learned from him, though.
Always a pleasure to see you. I
need someone else.
Might you have a moment to chat? Come now. You have no need to be on guard. I'd never cause you harm. You're far too valuable a specimen, well, that is to say, too valuable a member of the Academy staff. Indeed, the further my crest research progresses, the closer you come to learning the truth of your heritage. Is it not so? When I learned you bore the lost crest, the very crest of flames itself, I set about learning everything I could about your past. What was the origin of your bloodline? How have the events of your life been shaped by your lineage? I became somewhat obsessed, I must admit. Nothing so crass as an investigation. No, I researched. I spoke to mercenaries whom you've worked with in the past to learn about your life before the Academy. Of course, I also contacted Gerald and his mercenary friends. Your father does keep rather interesting company. I'm excited to share with you what I learned, but I do ask that you correct me if I am mistaken on any account. The story begins with Gerald serving as captain of the Knights of Seros. There was a woman at the monastery with whom Gerald was quite close. At first, it seemed obvious this mystery woman was your mother. Alas, that cannot be the case. The timing is all wrong. As it was told to me, the woman in question passed away shortly before Gerald left the monastery. Yet your birth occurred sometime later, while Gerald was taking work as a mercenary. This, of course, presumes your age is accurately reported. If you were born sooner, well, the story would be quite different, would it not? It is intriguing, though, yes? Why is your age so difficult to pin down? For example, Gerald never once spoke of his time serving as captain of the Knights. That's quite a secret to keep for all those years. In the end, your old acquaintances had little definitive to say about either of you. However, they all agreed on one thing. Your father and yourself were a strong pair, warriors to be respected and feared. You in particular. In fact, many came to know you as the Ashen Demon. They say you would destroy your enemies without a hint of emotion on your face. The mercenaries I spoke to revered you as a living legend of sorts. So, that is what I learned. And I admit, it is barely more than I knew before. The next step in my research is to ask your blood for answers, and hope that it is more forthcoming than your past acquaintances.
Do you think he'll join me now? I'm actually gonna talk to him and see if he'll join me. See how many people I can get in my posse.
Professor.
I thought we might make it if only... Professor, I've been watching your... Just say the... Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest.
Sure.
Feel free to call on me anytime, and then you can help out with my class, too. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
There are more the underlying.
Oh, I can't get him.
There are
Just
more
get them
the
all?
underlying-
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to do. Horsey! I'm done with all my quests and shit. Okay. Justin, should I do a battle or should I stop here? I'm gonna do this first, obviously. And your sword. Oh, wow, okay. Do a paralog and stop? Okay. Flame, I love you. Axe. Last time I can put you on axe, the better. Yeah, that's a perfect spot to stop.
I have done. All thing.
Oh baby, I can teach the teachers. Bernadetta, what do I need you to train in? Horsies?
I guess I've got some talent.
Do you see your eyebrows go up and then back down? You're gonna be excelling in magic, so that's the last thing I need you to learn. Lance is good, so it's basically just Horsey. Right? Yeah, it's gotta be horse.
I did pretty well today.
Assign my arts and skills. I can do it right after this. I got 2 people to teach. Dimitri. You're done with Lance. You need axe now, right? Apparently you suck at learning axes, so I'll have you learn that manually. So... heavy armor it is.
This will...
Actually... 7... 6. I feel like learning sword is gonna be easier, so... Doo-doo. I gotta give you your hammer. Pet him. Praise him.
No need.
Professor.
Focus on heavy armor or focus on faith and excel as a bishop. No. Armor and riding? I think it's armor, riding, and axe. Oh, rank? I want to say like B+, something like that. We can check it out after this.
There's so much left to learn.
Alright, yeah, let's do some little inventory stuff here, and then we'll call it. Oh no, we'll do our fight too. And then we'll call it. What do I need for heavy armor? Oh yeah, you need to learn axe. For For Armored Knight, oops. God damn it. Go up. There we go. Did I pass it? No, it's actually in there. B plus, A, and B plus. So I gotta focus heavy on heavy armor. Yeah, he's almost arrow riding. I'll focus on heavy armor mostly now. Skills. Abilities. These are fine. That's just battalion stuff. I suppose, yeah, Doo-Doo doesn't need it anymore. Seal, movement, and battalion wrath. I don't care about these ones. Okay. Cantro! Allows the unit to move again. Oh, because it's Cavalier. Take Vantage. When the unit initiates combat, the unit still attacks first if the HP is less than 50%. I'm not playing on hard mode, so I don't need that. I don't think I'm ever going to drop under 50%, even so, it shouldn't be that detrimental. I'm not too terribly worried about that. Ooh! That makes me faster. Axe and Authority, you don't need those. I don't care about you. Battalion Renewal, Miracle, I don't think I need that. Yeah, -8. He can fucking do shit. She gets so many black magic uses, it's kind of ridiculous. Six might with Gambit, that'd be really good, but I don't care. I don't know what I would take off. I guess I don't need Authority. Yeah, let's just take that off. Sword, Faith, Rally, Alert, Stance. I mean, it's still kind of useful. That's... She's at 39 and 5% of it's pretty... I don't know. It's okay. Alert Stance. If the unit takes no action except wait, grant 15 evasion until next turn. Okay. Oh, she's got a lot of prowess. You're gonna start learning Axe, right? No, you don't need Axe. You don't even need Lance. You need Magic and... Fuck, what was it? Lance, Reason, and Riding. Okay, so she just needs Reason and Riding, so equipping her with the Lance is still fine. Marianne has Miracle, you're fine. Axe Prowess, I think you'd need that now. So, I'm gonna switch you to Axes. I don't care about these nerds. They can do whatever they want. Okay, so if we want Justin to be a Holy Knight, he needs to have a Lance. Which he does. Oh yeah, he's got a Training Lance equipped. That's fine. You need an Axe. I'll give you the Training Axe. Why not? Give me that. And then equip. Then we'll store this. I'm gonna take these away from you. And give you 2 of these. You're fine. You're fine. Equip the training sword. You're also good. What were you doing? I need you on... No, I just need you to level up riding. I need you to learn axes. I should buy more training axes. Or I can just give her good axes and kill everyone. Which I seem to be lacking. Okay, I need more axes. Give dude to the mace? Okay. Items. I'm gonna store that. I guess I'll store that if I'm giving him a mace. Okay. Flame. Take an iron axe. And, you cannot use a hammer yet. Okay, that's fine. Come on. Do I need to reclass anyone? Flame as a fighter, I think it's... Actually, no, you can level up your riding now. No, you don't need riding. That doesn't help your axe at all. This helps your axe, so that's okay. No, well, she can't use a mace, maybe? Oh, maces. She can, as an ear-rank armor killer, like I said. And hammer is D-rank. Alright. I think I can't do this yet. Okay. Or can I? I cannot. Okay, we're gonna call it there. It's 9:12. I still need to play my magic, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do some grinding, and then we'll do the 2 paralogs next time. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. Later, Justin, and anyone else who's here, which is nobody, I bet. But yeah, I'll see you later, dude. Have a good night.